Yeah, man. I'm just digging the groove. Are you digging the groove? Are you digging the groove? This is the Little Lavender meditation groove, which is stolen from a open library. And right now we just take 1, 2, maybe 3 deep breaths. And feel the stress leave the body. Ooh. And you have a choice. You can drink wine. That works as well. And right now we will all come back and be present for episode 83 with Kevin Super and myself, Michael Shapiro, for Little Lavender. Hey, man. Very good. Be very good, man. Hey, dude, what's up? What's up?
Hi, Michael.
Oh, man. We don't need this layout right now. We can go this layout. I know how much you like that one. When our guests join us, we could go wide, right? How's the wine working? The afternoon wine for you? The 5 o'clock wine
nice,
on a Tuesday.
It's nice.
I got to tell you a funny story. You want to hear a funny story?
I can't wait.
So we went to the Oyster Bar at Durango Station. My dad was raving about the Caesar there. There's nothing else that Jolie and I will eat there because we're vegetarian. But I ordered a non-alcoholic beer, a Michelob Ultra NA. And so she pours it, she brings the glass over. Normally the bottle comes with it. I can verify that it's a non-alcoholic, but Ultra Michelob, it's so light, whatever. So I'm drinking it. I get it down about halfway through the meal, and man, I'm drunk, dude. I see the Jolie. I go, can you taste this? She doesn't know beer or whatever. So, and no, she said it was the one. There it is on the shelf, and she pointed it out. So, okay, and I took the last sip of it, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, no, man, I'm drunk. I got drunk off one beer, and 19 years I'm celebrating tomorrow, right? And so 2 days ago, I blew the whole 19 years. I got to start from scratch. Weird, dude, and it's like that's never happened to me before. So
Does it count?
No, it's an accident. No, I mean, no. So what was my intention, right? Was I trying to get loaded?
So just on a random question, if somebody handed you like a pipe and said, "Here, take a hit," and you took a hit, and it was crack,
wouldn't you think that's a little different? What do you think? Yeah, because any mind-altering. What's a pipe of what? Tobacco? Like what?
You don't know. They just said, "Here's a pipe. Take a hit."
Well, I wouldn't smoke a pipe. I wouldn't take a hit of anything. I wouldn't do a line of anything. I wouldn't intravenously shoot anything. That's the risk with drinking. I do like non-alcoholic because they do make a lot of zero products now. A lot of them have 0.05. I was at your house one time, and I had 2 of them, and they were 0.05, but I felt it and I stopped. Right? It's. I don't like the feeling of it, and it's risky. Let's say hi to a few people, shall we?
I'm going to start first by saying hello to our friend Annabella Giorgione.
Oh,
Annabella, it is so nice to see you. That picture is so fantastic. You look great. The puppy looks great. I hope you're feeling better. I know you've had some health things going on, but we are hoping that you're feeling well. Hello to our good friend, Mr. Patrick. He's here again. Look at Patrick. He's been here for 3 episodes. 83.
Are you? How much wine have you had?
I've had 3 sips.
Brian Towers confirms it doesn't count, and Dora says hello. Right? She's got the clapping. I don't know if that means hello.
And Anita, hello, Anita. Good to see all of you here tonight.
I meant to bring in my angel rock that she gave me. It's on my desk in my office. I'll do that next week. I'll show everybody what it is. So Denise got a job, I guess. She's got a different job she didn't work the schedule out, so we won't be seeing her live anymore, I guess.
Our New Zealand friend won't be watching live?
Well, she got a job apparently last week. That's when we were notified that she started a new job. I think there's a conflict of schedule, possibly. We could change the time of this thing if you want,
Well, I don't think much matters anymore from our conversation last week. I think this is winding down, right?
It's winding down, and we're coming up on 88. I would like to do 12 more episodes and make it 100, and put some time and attention into how we do this thing for the final 12 episodes. If we don't, we don't. It's fine. This has been great, man. You're hey, let me ask you something. Do you want to keep it going?
I've never thought that it was going to stop, but
so we just thought we'd do forever.
Why not? We talk once a week or more. Like, why not just talk on the podcast?
Yeah, man. Well, okay. Thank you, Patrick. It's okay. Yeah, it's a commitment. I'm just kind of.
It's non-committal. You're over commitments.
I think my happier days recently are when other than I like going to PT. I like that morning commitment. It can be a little early. Sometimes I don't feel like going, but I like having that because it's self-care. I mean, this could be looked at as self-care. I'm reluctant to take on performance commitments right now. I kind of like just having the day to whatever I want to do, I do, spontaneous. Thought it was 100 and bye-bye. What does that mean, Brian? Bye-bye. Put him up there.
You were signing off at 100 episodes. That's what you've been saying for the last
100 and bye-bye.
65 episodes. You've been saying you're only doing 100.
And then this is some confirmation here. Yeah.
Got it.
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
I can't place him.
Know who this Craig Stonegate photography is.
The picture looks familiar, but I don't quite.
But I know he's getting free advertising on our fucking podcast because he's putting up Stonegate photography.
Because he's a photographer?
I mean, look at it. You're putting it up on our screen, and our fans are watching.
All right. Well,
he's getting some ad work here.
We're giving the guy we don't know some exposure. Well, that's great.
I think we should charge him for that, or he should change his name.
Well, we should kind of figure out who he is, right? Because, I mean, who knows?
He's been on for weeks, and I don't know this guy. Who is he?
Yeah. Dude, you sound like you've had a couple of glasses of wine. Am I wrong in saying that?
You're wrong.
Are you tired?
I've had that much.
And you're buzzed off that? You're like me.
I'm not buzzed. I'm not feeling anything yet. But
are you on medication now?
I'm not.
You taking some Xanax, maybe?
Oh, check this out. I did take a Xanax.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I did.
A Xanax?
What's up? I did, yeah.
Oh, stop it!
I had a stressful day today, so I had to stop.
So you took a Xanax?
I did. I did. My anxiety was getting the best of me at one point. So
I can't tell. So everybody who knows you and maybe knows you from the podcast, but knows you in person, you're a great poker player. You have a very difficult read. Are you being serious about you took a Xanax today?
I will tell you when I'm serious. And yes, in fact, I did take a Xanax today. I took a Xanax 3 hours ago.
So
they're short. They don't last in your system long.
Yeah, I used to use them. You know what they were great with? They were great with cocaine. Best.
I've never tried cocaine. Never once.
Well, but that might be what I'm noticing with your gait then, if it's not the wine. But I don't know about mixing wine with Xanax, even though it was 3 hours ago.
It says you're not supposed to because
that's why you did it.
Enhance the effects of the wine.
Oh, please, everybody chime in.
I didn't even think about it. And now I never would have had I thought about it. Now I have to put the rest of this wine aside because
fuck it.
I'm not even feeling really buzzed.
Well, that's what's interesting because a few weeks ago, a couple of times you were drinking, and I go, dude, are you drunk or what's going on with you? And you said no. You go, I've only had this much wine, but maybe you had a Xanax that day as well.
My friend Patrick. No, my friend Patrick knows what I need. I need a good calm week in Montana. You are right. And look at this. Here's another guy, Check Six Gear, advertising his business on our podcast.
Ooh.
Look at all these
the word's out.
Getting some freebies.
The word's out. Yeah,
I love it. So I got to tell you something before. I'll wait.
Hang on a second. Murray Sawchuck here, celebrity magician, Las Vegas, all over the world. I'm worldwide. I'm from Canada, right about just about north of you guys. Murray Sawchuck here. Listen, I'm not at the Stratosphere anymore, but Kevin, I love your choice of mixing Xanax and alcohol. I'm a big fan of that, and I think you should continue on. And then I know where to get a little blow too. So if you get too deep on that end, that's totally fine. So speaking of advertising, you guys are stupid. You should be selling these spots, not doing all this free advertising for people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Craig, you guys, I think you don't know who he is, but he pays me $50 a week for me to mention him on my show. So what are you doing, guys? Come on. All right, YouTube. Murray Sawchuck, celebrity magician. Okay, good to see you. Bye. What were you gonna say?
So Uh, apparently, with this statement that you said last week on the podcast,
Rescheduled?
which is a little true, I called to reschedule today, and let me bring you up to speed on how
For those
bureaucratic
of you that don't know, we're talking about colonoscopies now.
how bureaucratic the medical industry is. So, I called to reschedule. Now, I missed my appointment back in May. We all know
But you
about it.
canceled it. You canceled it the night before, right?
I did, but it was on a Sunday, and they didn't get the message, so they said I no-showed.
And they set up for you. So okay, go ahead.
So I called, and they said I'm not able to get a new date. I have to come in for a new appointment.
Oh, and start over again.
Isn't that some bullshit?
Well, they probably have a 24-hour or 48-hour policy.
I don't need this contrarian shit out of you right now, Michael. You need to step back, and you need to be my friend right now. And
I am your friend, Kevin. I am your friend.
I don't need to hear that. Well, they have a 24. I called to tell them that I needed to reschedule, and they didn't get the message.
Did they ever get a message though? Even if it was too late, they got a message.
They clearly told me it was a no-show. So they didn't acknowledge the fact that I called to reschedule.
Did they charge you for that in any capacity?
Oh no! How do I get charged for a procedure I didn't have?
Well, because they set up anesthesia, it's a spot, right? So sometimes a cancellation, they do have charges. They do charge people. So
I haven't seen a bill yet.
Yeah. Huh. Well,
send me a bill, motherfuckers. Let's see how well that'll go for you.
Jesus. Yeah.
Am I too loud?
It's fine. Just them. Yeah, your lawyer happy these days.
Let me turn it down. Let me turn that down.
I think you've become.
I don't want to hurt your virgin ears.
I think you've become fond of the legal justice system, and you're now exploiting the shit out of it, right? So you're like an ambulance chaser.
No, I'm not an ambulance chaser.
Let them send me a bill. I'll sue them. See how that works out for them. No. Well, hopefully they don't. I hope. But who? So now you got to find somebody else to do it.
I did, and I called a doctor that got great reviews, and I called the office to make an appointment. And you know what they told me? Send the referral, and then we'll do an internal review and assign you to a physician in the office. I said, no, I want to see the specific doctor that got the reviews. And they said, that's not the way this works. And I told them to just fuck off.
Wow.
I didn't really say that. But
patience and tolerance, I suppose.
It was a little extra, right?
Yeah.
Listen,
this is what, hold on. Is this what it's feeling for you?
Hey, listen.
Right now?
Brian Towers can talk a fucking big game from his ivory castle on the comment page. Come on the podcast and let's see how well we go. Come on.
He's never been on, has he?
I put the link in the thing. Let's go.
Well, we got a couple of guests coming in. Not today, Brian. I don't
look at this. Kevin Harold, brothers from another mother. Hi, hey Kev, how are you? I miss you, buddy.
So you guys are brothers. So are you feeling the stress and anxiety as well? Drink bourbon, you bitches. Wow. Yeah. He's drinking wine and he's holding his pinky out. What does that tell you?
I am. I also wipe my tail with wet wipes.
Yeah, that's great.
Because I'm bougie.
Bougie. So
you got the bidet. Listen, I was in Japan the first time, and I met that bidet, and it was phenomenal, right?
Warm water on your tuchus.
Japanese understand how to clean the butt.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like
real about that.
And you save trees. It's way less paper, and man, you're spick and span.
But does your wife, not to get too personal, but does your wife like the bidet as well?
She doesn't like the bidet.
The women, no. I find my wife doesn't want anything to do with the bidet.
Maybe it tickles her in a way she feels guilty about it or something.
I don't know about that. Yes, Anita, I do use
Dude wipes.
I don't use the brand called Dude Wipes.
No, baby wipes.
I was using Clean Wipes before they even became Dude Wipes because
I like baby wipes.
That was the natural way to make things spick and span. You never know when somebody wants to dine.
But yeah, no. Listen, staying clean down there, and also the less paper. And I find paper could be agitating on my sensitive undercarriage, and so the warm water now has made it even more sensitive. So when I'm in public and I gotta do that, which I'm not a fan of doing, but sometimes even when I'm traveling on vacation, like the paper in even a nice hotel, just I know Anita, you're right, too much information, and you can count on that from a little Lavender. We boys talk about anything. We don't. There's nothing that we don't go into. And right now we're going from colonoscopies to bidets. We'll end the conversation right now.
Yeah.
Well, so
Does anybody have
Hey.
a bidet in our audience? Can you put down in the comment section if you like a bidet or you don't like a bidet? You know, they're much more affordable than they used to be.
By the way, it's smart toilet over here. We don't have a. We took the bidet
That's
out
a
when we
smart
moved in.
toilet? Really?
Yeah, it's a smart toilet, so it acts as a bidet. Here, we got Jack Roth who just walked in the room.
Does it get you in your front butt?
I'll put some. It gets you in your front butt. Yeah. Let's switch this over.
Oh my goodness! Look
Hold on.
here.
I'm going to switch this over and make it wider. Okay. And
Chris is at the bar.
Roth.
And Chris is on the bar. Chris is drinking the bar. Well, Kevin's loaded, so you know.
Maybe the bar's drinking me. I don't know.
Here, put this on you. Okay.
Put this
All
on
right.
you.
There you go.
It's all on you. Don't
Wait,
tell me what to do.
Hold on. Don't. Is it pretty hot?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is how Restless in Vegas get together and
Oh,
First,
and why that glass?
It's so good to see you, Kevin.
That's my glass.
Not these two guys, but you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Clip that on your shirt somewhere.
For sure.
Put it on
And
your
just so you know,
sleeve.
I took a Xanax and slept 16 hours on a flight from Greece home. And
Wow.
like a light. It was amazing.
Xanax.
But
My-
that does.
My little concoction that I created when I went on my first trip and tour in Australia, I created what was called the Jack Benny, which was 2 Benadryls and a double Jack.
That works. It's the
And
same
I
idea.
That's it.
I slept 8 of this 15 hours from LA.
It's like the street version of it.
Yeah.
What again? I don't want to keep bringing up the cocaine thing, but back when I used to use it, it's a really good balancer. You know, you guys take
Use
it and
it?
sleep. For me, I get too jittery, and it would bring me, the other way. I like that Chris is using my one fancy glass. I got other fancy glasses, but this glass that he's drinking. What are you drinking anyway?
This is Elijah Craig small batch.
I have
Smells
that.
good.
You do.
Great. I have
You guys-
alcohol for other people.
I think I figured this out finally. You're a 3-piece, just like the police, but you're a little lighter. So I'm going to call you the security guards.
Nice.
You're not really the police. You're like the security guards. You're like the light version of the police, right? 3-piece.
The mall cops.
I'd like to think we're on the other end of the police.
That's great.
The police got pretty. They did some pretty light stuff too.
No,
I mean, every breath you take. I mean, come on. You don't think we're as heavy? We're lighter than that?
dude, that's some heavy shit. Every breath you take. I don't care how you cut that song. It's
It's killer.
one of the
Yeah.
best pop songs ever written, in my opinion.
I wish we had some hit songs like them. So, yeah. So the boys are over. We're rehearsing for Composer Showcase.
Right. And
Not the
you're,
October.
what I love is that you're rehearsing for a show that's 19 weeks away in November. So
It's
talk about preparation.
That's how we roll.
it's the big.
Nothing on you guys.
It's the beginning of October of November. It's the first week, but we don't have a lot of time to get together. So we normally get together a month early, kind of give it a run through, so we all know where we need to be, and then right before we'll do one or two. But
Are we going to talk about what songs? Or it's an original, right? You're going to play.
It's an original, yeah. I shared it with you. It's the only time I've ever shared music with you, Kevin, and you said, "Oh, this is a good song."
No, don't do that one. I was kind of being nice.
I think you meant it.
Was
right?
it light? Was it too light?
It was too light for. He's in a yacht rock, dude. He's the greatest yacht rock band in the country.
Planet, like who can talk but me? I know soft. Ask my wife. Sorry. Try the viola. The second show's at 9:00.
He's only had the one in the glass. That glass was half full. He's only drank that, but the Xanax has gone to him.
Xanax is really helping. That's exactly what's going on. Yeah.
Why is it
So-
always the glass half full?
It's funny. We're talking with Michael, and typically he would say this half empty.
No, I'm a half full guy.
Are you an optimistic guy?
I'm a optimistic realist, right? I'm not. My head's not in the clouds, right? I mean, it's okay to have your head in the clouds, but you got to keep your feet on the ground. So that's the two sides of it. You know
That's
what I mean?
different than what you said to me last time. It's usually the head's in the clouds and the feet are behind your ears.
That's about right.
That's fine.
So, and you want to know why? Well, we want to do 88 episodes. I got to put up with this every single week.
It's hard for him because he's not the only one that's given the shit. He has to take it a couple
I
days.
Is this
love
time
it.
for a plug?
Oh,
Oh.
look at that. Hey, get your Kevin Suker pamphlet. My story is all of 16 pages. You can learn all about
No,
me.
it's bigger than that.
Oh,
This
okay.
is there's great stories in here, and this came out of the gate very, very hot. I'll tell you, in comparison to my friend Kevin Abrams, his book is It's deep, man. It is so built in character. But this is like a memoir of your experiences. It's a different kind of animal. I think that there should be another one to follow this from you. You did such a good job on this and not use any AI, and you just nailed the shit out of this.
What would I write about anymore? I don't.
What would he call it? It would be an encore to encore.
Yeah, maybe just go a little deeper on some of those stories. Some of those stories you're just skating across them because you kept it short. Look at Dora Jean.
Hi,
She says,
Dora.
Hey,
"Hey,
it's been a while.
right? She moved. Dora moved." All right, what do you guys want to talk about? We've got these great. Jack's a phenomenal drummer. Plays in 19 bands because he's a whore. Chris is on his way out. He doesn't want to play music anymore other than in church. So, what was that?
Do you blame him? Do we really blame Chris for not wanting to play music anymore?
None of you have kids. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, Kevin does.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I have 3 that I know of.
Oh,
Well, 2 are older and Max is younger, so he's really with 1 kid right now. You know, Chris came in 2014. We came to town to start our residency at the Downtown Grand. Mario was playing. We've had Mario on the show, by the way. And
recently?
Chris came. Yeah, he was on the show.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you guys weren't talking.
No,
Good. Anyway.
nice. We'll cut
He
that
just
part
tells
out.
you that.
Yeah, no. Kevin and I had him on the show. He was great. You know, Kevin had fun with it because Kevin's a huge. You know, some of the Huey Lewis songs.
Oh, yeah.
As a producer, Kevin.
I loved his work with Janis Joplin.
So he's old enough. So Chris came and saw us play, and I knew I was having a little bit of trouble with Mario at that point, and so I said, "Dude, you'd be perfect for this." And we hadn't played. It was 2014. We hadn't played since 2000. So 14 years later, he's like, no, but this is great. But no, I talked him into doing it, and he says, "I'll give you guys 1 year," and here we are,
10 years later.
10 years later. So
Michael said he's only doing
years
80 episodes.
later.
He's only doing
It
80
feels like 20.
podcasts. Does that mean that we're going to be here for 5 years talking on Little Lavender?
what does that mean?
I'm asking you. You've only given 88 episodes. Chris said he was only doing 1 year, and he's here 15 years. Are you going to be the same thing where you're going to be here in this podcast in a couple of years?
I like the idea that we just do I miss you and we'll do it, or you miss me and we do it, or there's something specific or special to talk about. I know it's hard for you to talk about your feelings. I know. There's times I miss you. There's other times I despise you and don't want to talk to you. It's a balance thing. I feel the same way about not so much Jack. Jack's probably the nicest guy on the planet,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I mean, this guy, Jack, what do you got to
That's
say
who
for
you
yourself?
ask.
You're
It
so
depends who you
freaking
ask.
nice. He's not a very good drummer, but he's really nice.
Easy to work with.
Unbelievable.
So, Kevin, you don't get to talk to real musicians very often. Do you have any questions for these guys?
Do you know any?
Yeah. How is it working for an egomaniac narcissist that doesn't allow a lot of collaboration from his collaborators?
It's the best ever.
You
Why?
forgot passive aggressive.
I'm not passive aggressive. What are you talking about?
He's just aggressive.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm such an asshole, but people still want to work with me.
Hold on, you guys have been together a long time, right? How many years has this core group of musicians worked together?
Well,
Well,
it started
Ryan
with Jack.
was coming in. No, when we were at Caesars, we did the Caesars residency.
No, I'm saying you and Jack have been working together since '85.
So get this. It's your 88th episode. When did we graduate?
1988.
Wow.
But Jack's the first guy I ever played music with, right? 11 years old. 1981.
Wasn't Danny
41.
Falcone in your group as well at one point in time?
He's in Reckless in he plays with Reckless in Vegas, but Danny Falcone we went to high school with and junior high school with, and he was as good of a player back then as he is now. And guess what? He's the same height too.
Oh,
Pretty amazing. What? Is not true?
It doesn't say much for his development.
Is he on this podcast? I hope.
he probably will never play with us again.
Yeah, I was going to say. I think he just.
It doesn't say much about his development. If he was the same player then as he is now.
Well,
It's
how you've
insane.
been your core, Docksider's core has been together for a while now, right?
8 years, 7, 8 years, yeah.
Yeah. So when as a musician and as having a band, having a group, having a family, it's such a blessing, and it can be a curse too, depending on how people evolve and change.
Yeah, we
But
didn't talk for 14 years. I'd say that was a blessing.
I started doing a lot of coke on his exit.
Yeah.
And it was his problem for sure, because even though I think these guys were driving to shows, I was flying in and taking a limo to the show, and I was acting like an asshole.
That guy.
And then all the gear, time to move the gear, I'd be gone. I'd leave. You know,
It's nice to know that you've reflected on those times.
Yeah, and Chris and I got invited to do the VH1 Rock Across America tour. So we opened for Cheap Trick, and we opened for Edward McCain, and
Living Color.
That was on the same bill as Cheap Trick though. You know?
Yeah.
And some amazing opportunities, you know. So it's just cool to circle back, and the fact that he's been doing it for 10 years and playing with Jack now. You know, our very first song was like this. It was like dun, digga dun, digga digga dun dun, and then Jack had headphones on, but he put it on as a microphone, and he was going, "Fuck you, fuck you."
I look like
Fuck
they-
you, fuck you, fuck you. Baka, 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 dun. And that was our first song. It was 3 chords, and that was the extent of the lyric too.
Well, it's 11-year-old lyrics. That's pretty
So
much
what was the name of
you-
the song?
Fuck you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I figured as much.
What do you got?
Chart
that
topper, if it weren't for the lyrics. Other than that, it was
Did
fantastic.
he give you vocal credits for that?
Of course.
Lyrical credits.
I got the cassette tape somewhere. You know, we had a 4-track recorder or whatever. So.
Question is, Jack, do you have publishing on that song?
No, he screwed me out of that too. You know,
I've made millions off that one. If you made millions, would you share it with everybody, Kevin?
Would I? Of course. There's enough
You-
to go around for everybody.
Even the side guys?
Of course. No,
Kevin-
fuck the side guys. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. So this is a contractual agreement in what you say. So as the docksiders are blowing up in Las Vegas and out across the country, and the money's coming in, you know, you share the love. You share the love. And not side guys, they don't count. But the main guys, you share the love, right? And you're a generous guy, right? I mean, you save money for your poker habit, right? And your Xanax issue.
My poker habit, my Xanax issue, and like, quite honestly, you know, Amazon and I have quite the relationship.
Are you got Amazon issues,
I have a problem. Yes.
Jack?
Not me so much, but the wife always has the cart.
Do you know what I
At
bought
least
today
15
on Amazon?
What?
A sauna. I bought a fucking sauna today. Yeah, because I just thought, you know, what
Was it-
does middle-aged man living in the fucking desert need but a fucking sauna as well?
And you got free shipping, so
Infrared sauna, though, right?
I
You got an
did.
infrared?
No, it's a real sauna.
No, infrared, though, is the heating element in it is infrared heat.
Oh,
That's
no,
all the new saunas. You just got old school.
The old school. I want to breathe in all the carcinogens that are created by boiling those lava rocks.
I thought he was speaking metaphorically.
Yeah. Is this for the new house? Congratulate him. They got a new house.
They closed. Nice.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
and they're rocking and rolling.
We haven't got it yet. We're still marching towards the closing date, but
They might move into the sauna.
We might.
But the sauna's a backup plan in Montana, next to a river.
My wife looked at me and she said, "How much hotter does the desert need to be for you to not buy a sauna?"
Well, that's why I thought maybe you did an infrared thing, because you know that actually heats the organs up from the inside out, and there's some other benefits with the infrared sauna. And most of the new saunas,
How about a cold pool? What is that called? One of those.
a cold plunge.
Yeah, cold plunge thing.
Plunge pool.
You bought one of those too on Amazon?
I do. For some reason, I like it when my testicles go up into my neck.
Actually, really good for you. Not the testicle part, but the cold. You guys ever do cold plunges?
Cold plunge sounds horrible.
Yeah,
Oh.
I try to stay away from
My cold plunge is about 82 degrees.
I get it.
It's
I get it. I get it. Yeah, so I do have a bit of an Amazon thing, I think.
It's easy. It's too easy.
Who's this fucking guy?
That's Kevin Harold.
I'm on a kitty, man. I don't know what that is. He's a video guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I know who he is.
Which guitar? This?
Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah. Does that have the scratches on it?
No.
Tie? Yeah, see tie?
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Actually, this guitar is a cheap
You can see that.
off the floor standard that I bought from Guitar Center
cheap off the floor.
in 2003.
cheap.
And then after the Rhode Island fire with Great White, Ty Longley died. I was drunk in my room, and I ended up throwing that guitar across the room into a painting, which ripped the painting. I still have the painting. The painting looks pretty good still. The rip actually helped the painting, to be honest. But that guitar was in perfect tune after I threw that, and that became a main guitar for me, a gold top. But I bought it just because Jason, the bass player, said, "Michael, every guitar player's got to have a gold top." I'm like, "Yeah, okay," and I bought it. But that's a great fucking guitar, right
And
there.
that's the rest of the story.
And that's the end of the story, Kevin. There you go. Okay, thanks for asking.
Nice.
It's not depressing at all.
Which part? The tie died, that I was drunk and threw it into a
Pretty much
painting?
the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing's a drag. You're welcome. Anyway,
So how's the album coming? You guys have been working hard for the last 3-4 months on a record, 2 records,
Probably
right?
a week of that 3 or 4
Almost
months,
3
but-
records.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it gonna be a box set sort of thing?
Well, there's what is there, like 16.
Yeah, we have enough Reckless songs for about 2 records, and then we started working on original stuff in the middle of it just to satisfy that itch.
There's 13 tracks on it, and then there's 1, 2, 3 more tracks that are 2-song medleys.
Right.
So it's 16 songs, but it's really like 19 songs. One of those is a brand new arrangement that we did for Fly Me to the Moon. But then we recorded some original stuff while everything was set up. And, look at these guys are done, right? I mean, Jack's got some percussion to do. Chris has some vocals to do, but drums are done. Bass is done. It's really been leaning on me. And, man, I'm having trouble, right, being consistent. I start playing the guitars, and, it's like it's not my chops are kind of sucky, so it takes a lot of work for me. Anita says hi to Barbara. So, what do you think? Remember, I was telling you I wanted to put the album out this year. What do you think, Kevin?
Not going to happen? Are you
No.
feeling like you're not going to get it together in the next couple months?
Well, you wouldn't push it to come out this year anyway, right? You'd wait until
Not fourth quarter.
Yeah, I would say first quarter of next year. I mean, I don't know. I mean, as we start to finish them, maybe we'll.
I don't know about that. I kind of disagree with the not in the fourth quarter idea, because the music business isn't the music business the way we knew it anymore. It's the Wild West, man. People are releasing songs all the time, regardless of the holidays and stuff.
Should we send you a CD?
I would love a
cassette tape.
I would love a cassette. Yeah,
Cassette.
I've really gotten back. We did the vinyl thing, and now I'm doing the cassette thing.
Are you doing that with Docksiders? You doing cassettes?
Yep,
They're making cassettes again?
they are.
Wow.
Yeah, they are. I read something. There was a little bit of a push. It'd be really cool to get to find a manufacturer that you can make a Docksiders cassette player, right? A real simple, clean unit that play, and then you can sell that with cassette tapes too. Just make it.
We've really stepped up our merch game. I'm not a firm believer in merch,
But you are now.
but I am now. Yeah.
What have you added when you say step up the game?
He has somebody selling it now.
We have-
His daughter.
We have somebody selling it now, which she's been I can't believe what she's been doing for us. It's been killer.
I love a guy that has nobody selling merch. They have merch. He bought merch. He made merch. He has merch. He's put in the tubs. He does his shows. He goes tours all over the country. And he's just like, yeah, no, not a big fan of it. We don't really sell any merch. Well, that's because nobody's selling it. The minute he gets somebody to sell it, and she happens to be very high-spirited, and she can sell, and all of a sudden, these guys are doing big numbers.
Well, listen. The reason I'm not a fan of the merch is because smaller groups like us survive off of the money that you can make through merchandise. The method of collecting for merchandise with a lot of these smaller to medium-sized venues,
They charge
it's
20%.
fucked up. Sometimes higher. It's 30 to 40%.
But not on physical, just on
I-
swag. On
Oh,
swag,
no,
they
on-
can charge.
on
higher.
physical too.
There's a limit. It's
10%.
10%. They're capped at
Yeah.
10%. They can't take
But-
more than that.
But I don't believe that that's the right method, so I choose not to sell. I'm not giving them a cut of my fucking merch, not for anything in the world.
So he'd
Even
rather have 100% of nothing
100% of nothing, Mike.
than 80% of $5,000.
Take the
But
power back.
but let me explain something to you. Live Nation, who everybody bitches about being
Ooh, they're in
evil
trouble.
has now made a company-wide mandatory rule that they are not charging a dime on merch in all of their medium-sized and small-sized venues. So you go play at the House of Blues, Live Nation says 100% of the merch is for the group. That's the way it should be, and it's going
I
to
agree.
take
That's nice. Yeah.
it's going to take people like that are going to set the precedent for the others. You know?
It used to drive me crazy. Now, some venues they would require that, but they would actually man it. They would put somebody there. But if we would travel with a merch person, it's no, we don't. I'm paying somebody to do it. I'm not going to pay them and you.
You're self-contained at that point in time. Listen, I agree. Like, we used to play this place in Virginia called the Birchmere in Virginia, and they had a sign that said you can't record here. If you want to record your show, we want a portion. We're going to charge you to record the audio because we feel our brand has value and has a monetary amount that if you're going to put This Is Recorded Live at the Birchmere, it's worth something to us.
Mhm.
I believe in that. I believe that that is a negotiable
Sure.
aspect of the business. I don't think that a band that puts all the money into creating the merchandise and houses the inventory and schleps it from fucking Timbuktu to Timbuk3 should cut anybody in for 20 or 30%. It's one of my pet peeves. As a manager, I choose to make sure my clients, retain as much as they can. So I think that's a little fuck. Hey, Sam Novak. Sam's
Hi,
here.
Sam.
Sam, you got fans here. You got some fans here. We're all fans of you. How do I hide them now? Yeah. And we were going to go see Spinal Tap too. Have you seen it yet? You seen it?
No, I wanted to go. Sam did a thing on Sunday at the Beverly. I guess the Blue Men showed up and all that stuff. They had a special screening of it that he was pushing. But I was at the Edgar Allan Poe Speakeasy at Notoriety, which is fantastic, by the way. But no, I have not seen it.
So you checked yesterday, and it's no longer in theaters. But what about that theater he's talking about, the Beverly?
It was just a one-off.
It came
Oh,
out
it was a one-off.
on digital. I already bought a version of it.
Yeah, it's on Amazon today.
Okay. It's on Amazon today. Okay, cool. All right, listen, I didn't think of this. Having guests in the studio with us, which is a very heightened experience, by the way. I like being in the room. Used to say that. But how do we hang up on these fucking pricks?
On those guys?
Love you too, Sammy. Yeah.
Oh, we don't.
We get to ask the question.
Oh, ask him a question,
It
Kevin.
only seems fair. I got a question for Kevin.
Oh, go for it.
So, I know you guys moved out here, the Docksiders. You've been here for 4 or 5 years, but you said you were together for 8 years. So, did you move the whole band with you, or did you bring some local guys on board to fill it out?